Goat demonstration coming up.
This is me before Alani knew. This is me after Alani knew.
Me going back to history days. Hee-haw! This is a story of a girl.
Why do I look like rotisserie chicken legs? Like,
if you don't come back with a book haul. This is a message to my past self. Yes, this vacation did start off on a little rocky foot, but I promise it does get better. Hello, besties. We have made it to Honolulu. Yeah, it was a pretty rough morning. I don't know if it's an ADHD in me, but it is so hard for me to ever just like get to the airport on time, actually even early. And we were gutting it, you guys. I had to toss my checked-in baggage. Otherwise, I would have missed my flight because we missed the checked baggage cutoff, like drop-off time. So what we had to do is like consolidate my entire luggage into his bag, some into my other bags. And I learned some lessons, but we are here and I just finished getting ready. I feel like a little hoochie mama with these lashes, but they're new ones that I got because the ones I like from Ardell were not available. But yeah, guys, so the time zone difference is like kind of throwing me off. It is 11:30 here, which would be 2:30 where I am in Los Angeles. But I did finish 2 books while I was on the plane. I was thinking like, is this what it feels like to join the Mile High Club? Because like, because finishing a book on a plane is just so satisfying. I don't know, it's just like such a big dopamine giver. Anyway, so I got my Jeep Wrangler as a rental. That is my dream car, you guys. So I feel like I was kind of like in my manifestation mode. I feel like Jeep Wranglers in general are just like really mountainous. I'm like driving like this. Like I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. In case I haven't introduced him to you guys formally, this is my fiance Toph over here.
Aloha.
Y'all, there's no better feeling than being on PTO. OOO are my favorite letters in the alphabet. Okay, ending it here. Good morning. You are looking at someone who is jet lagged. Something I love about traveling to the East Coast is that I start to become a morning person, but when I'm in Hawaii, I am like encouraged to sleep in even more. As you guys know, I love a day-old coffee, so that is what I am drinking right now. We woke up at the butt crack of dawn. Thank you to the natural roosters for waking us up. Yesterday was a lot of fun, but I was very, very stressed out, let me tell you. So we went to Waimanalo Beach. That is, I don't know how to describe it. It's like 40 minutes along the coast of Oahu, like going like northwest, northeast-ish. Okay, there's a section, you guys, where you're literally driving along the cliff on a 2-lane road, like you and the opposing lane of traffic. And literally, if you are not within the lines, you will drive off the cliff. Like I imagine when I watch those like traveling videos of people in like South America where they're like, it's even scarier, where it's 1 lane and like a travel bus has to like finagle its way through that with like another car. Okay, so imagine that, but Hawaii. And the other side is the ocean. And the winds were insane. So I just felt like my Jeep was like shaking, or maybe it was me shaking from all the anxiety. Y'all know what mountain goats do? Like they go up in the mountains and then they're like, I need to demonstrate this because my brain's not fully awake. They're sideways, right? And then this is how, wait, I need to make more space. Goat demonstration coming up. Sideways goat, right? Mountain, this thing is a mountain. Sideways goat. This is how they walk. They don't even like turn their body. This is how they get around. That's how I felt driving on that coast. I felt like a mountain goat, just like surviving and trying to fight for my life. So when we got to Waimanalo Beach, I was like, oh, thank the Lord, because it was beautiful. It was raining like throughout the afternoon, but the sun just decided to come and say hello, and it was great. Let me also tell you, when you buy sunscreen, make sure you buy the right one. Because I had to throw away my luggage, we went to Target, and I saw this, and well, actually, like, I think Toph picked it out, so I'm gonna blame it on him, but he saw this, and he was like, ooh, we love this brand, and it's like blue, so I thought it was gonna be like hydrating sunscreen. Tell me why when we get there, I look at it, and I already like apply it, I'm like, wait, after sun lotion? That was a rookie mistake, you guys. Actually, the rookie mistake is arriving at the airport too late. But all is well, because you know why, you guys? Let me introduce you to my new best friend. Another mountain goat demonstration without the mountain goat. Oops. Say hello to my new suitcase. This is not sponsored, but to me, if you're watching, I wouldn't mind. You want me to pay you half of it? He said no, it's okay. Okay, let me show you. This is my new Tumi suitcase, you guys. This is the large check-in bag size. And this one is opening from the top instead of like from the middle, but there is like an expandable middle section. They truly got me because they were like, well, it's on sale right now, but if you buy it here in Hawaii, we'll give you an extra 10% Hawaii discount. And I was like, well, sales tax is already 4.7 here, plus a 10% discount. And they said like Tumi was giving them this like opportunity to give people 10% discount only for a limited time. But if I order this back in the mainland, like I'd pay full price plus the LA tax. So I was like, okay, I felt like it was a sign. And now we have a very beautiful suitcase, and now I get to buy more shit in Hawaii so I can take it back. Last night after we got back, y'all, we were just like so drained. We just got some fish tacos. And today is officially day 2. Today's a horseback riding day. Yeehaw, baby. We are going horseback riding on the beach. So I hope it's not windy because then I'm going to be a legit mountain goat tonight. I will take you guys along with me. I hope you're having a great start to your day.
We decided we didn't like our sunglasses that we were wearing, so we got new ones. I got these ones from Prada. Yours are what brand?
Ray-Ban.
Yeah, it was buy one, get one 40% off. So plus an Amex offer. It was like, oh my God, we're getting paid to buy these. So again, don't take financial advice from me, especially when it comes to clothing and books, but especially books.
We should talk about the audiobook. So, what are we listening to right now?
Lauren Blakely.
Oh my God. I love you so much. Well, okay, so this morning while I was crocheting, I started my arc and out for Lauren Blakely's newest release. I don't even know what's coming out like in the next month or so. It's called Just Playing for Keeps. I thought it was just going to be the advanced reader copy, but I actually got the advanced audiobook too. So I started that and I am obsessed, you guys. It's a duet narration with Jason Clark, who is like one of my favorite male narrators ever. And I really love that this is an actual duet and there's like additional narrators too. So it almost feels like a full cast narration. I am already like, it was 18% when we got in the car. I don't know what we are now, but this is like an hour-long drive. And Toph was like, I don't mind listening to your audiobook. And I was like, oh, really? And I got like nervous. But Toph, what did you think?
So far, so good.
Is it weird?
No, it's
like
very,
romance?
it's descriptive as a book should be.
So there have been no spicy scenes yet.
They said nipple.
They said the word nipple, yes. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so shy, like listening to this out loud with you. But okay, back to driving. We have 1 mile to go, and we're going to Yeehaw country. We're going to go horseback riding.
Horseback ride.
The amount of coffee I'm drinking is outrageous. Y'all, I'm so jet lagged. But when you're on vacation, the number of coffees you drink it doesn't exist, okay?
What you got?
Iced vanilla latte.
It's like Elmo's head. Elmo.
We got some soap and body scrub.
You know what they say? Don't drop the soap or scrub. Where are we?
I wonder if they...
Where are we, baby?
We are at Oceanside Polo Front, basically. Okay. Oh, what you doing? Confessional. Do you actually like going on horseback rides? Hey? Ingredients for a good day. You guys, when we left LA, we escaped the Simi Valley fire. I think it's called, I forget, Sandy Fire. Woo! I was shitting my pants because I was like, well, if I leave and I have to evacuate, where are all my original Throne of Glass books gonna go? Should I pack them?
We went from the sandy fire to the sandy beach.
Yeah, we really did.
It was windy.
Oh my God. Okay, but then we just started seeing notifications. So we don't live in Orange County, but there's a city called Garden Grove, and people there are being told to evacuate because one of like the aerospace manufacturing facilities, they apparently cannot like control the valves for whatever they make, so that there could be potentially toxic chemicals fuming around Orange County. So like,
Explosion.
but like literally 40,000 people are being like told to evacuate. So like we're trying to evacuate from the fires, we're trying to evacuate from the nuclear plant explosion. Also with the Sandy fire, one of the areas that's close to it is the Santa Susana laboratory, which is like, yeah, just look that up and the shit that happened there, because the people who live around that laboratory, which is not like functioning anymore, people around them have like developed really rare cancers. Like it is bad, y'all. Not like Chernobyl level.
Not like Chernobyl.
No, not like that. But damn, y'all, America, can we get a break? And
California, bro. California.
yeah, SoCal, man. It's
SoCal.
been, yeah, like last year with the fires too. Remember that?
Yeah.
I even texted my brother. I was like, in the event that I have to evacuate from my home in Los Angeles and I'm not home because I'm in Hawaii, I was like, can you come and take my original Throw No Glass books and my other rare special edition books? He's like,
Shoot.
he was just like, okay.
Okay.
I bet you he would do it, but he hates coming over to my place. Yeah. That's on him. That's on you, Daniel, if you're watching this.
Keep it.
Oh my God. But yeah, you guys, we were at the beach, Kailua Beach, which is absolutely beautiful. We get there. I took some, little pictures of me, photo shoot first, then the sun tanning. Tell me why, as soon as we put our sunblock on, then the fucking sky started rolling in.
You got hit with the Santa Ana winds.
We got hit by the Santa Ana
It
winds.
starts here.
It's so windy. Oh my God, we just got here and now we have to leave because it's like, look at the trees. It looks like hurricanes, dude. Pizza! It is such a pizza! Are you and me? Krusty Krab pizza! Pizza! Are you and me? Oh my God. I feel like I'm in Lost or something. We just put on sunblock too. The sand was blowing everywhere. Have you guys ever been pricked by needles all over your body? Like acupuncture, but imagine that, but like everywhere. When that sand is blowing that hard, it felt like I was getting shot like everywhere. And then it was so windy. All of our drinks were like getting sandy. I have sand in places you don't even want to know. So literally, I think we were just there for like 15 minutes. I couldn't even read on my Kindle because my rookie mistake, I wore lashes.
Same.
So my eyes were like, I couldn't even read on my Kindle. I'm pretty sure I have sand up in my Kindle cracks too. Mother Nature be mothering right now. And we're just little humans living on this little rock right now. So, it is what it is. The funny thing is, you guys, like, we're driving back towards Waikiki and it looks so beautiful. And I'm just like, why did we go on the other side of the island where, I don't know. It is what it is. It's just funny. At least I got cute pictures out of it.
Shoot.
If you don't come back with a book haul, okay. First of all, this is the biggest bag I've ever gotten from a Barnes & Noble like haul. Usually I just get like if I do get a bag, it's like one of the little like the small ones. I have two reasons. One, they're having a Memorial Day weekend sale, so all the hardcover books are buy one get one half off. And also Hawaii's sales tax is only 4.7 compared to Los Angeles, which can go up to 10.75% in certain areas. This is like a no-brainer for me. Capitalism, it gets us. So let's do a little book haul. I feel like I was gonna say something before. Okay, well, anyway, the very, very first one is The Night and the Moth special edition for the paperback. This was, it's funny because I actually did not enjoy reading this book when I first came out. When I first read this, I got the hardcover special edition book. It was a overstimulation, ADHD kind of thing for me because the paper in that book was very thick and like white. It's almost like similar to resume printing paper. So I think that took away from the experience for me. I'm excited because maybe it'll be a little bit different for this one. But It's interesting because it's all shrink wrapped. And I don't know if that's like intentional or not, but also the book, even though it's a paperback, it's kind of like, it's a little stiff. So I feel like the paper is going to still be kind of similar for this, but we'll see. I would love to do a reread because I do love Rachel Gillig's The Shepherd's King or something, the Shepherd Pie duology. I absolutely love that one. I want to give this another shot because I think it deserves another chance for me. Then we go into the hardcover stuff. Good People by Patmina Sabat. Again, I do not know what this book is about. I just know that one of my friends on TikTok just said like it's one of her favorite books ever. It's funny because I actually already have this book on my Kindle. I think there was like a sale. It was like $1.99. So I have it on my Kindle. I felt like I really love the cover. I thought it was really pretty. Okay, then the second book I got, or the second hardcover, is Cleo Dang Would Rather Be Dead by Mai Nguyen. Nguyen? How do you pronounce Nguyen? Nguyen. My fiance is Vietnamese, so he teaches me. A lot of my friends on Booksta have been posting about this, so I feel like I kind of should read this. I know it talks a lot about grief, and as you guys know, I am on a journey to find a book that'll make me cry, so I feel like maybe this will be one of those books that make me cry. But also, I just love the color scheme of this entire cover. Ooh, this one's a funny one because this is The Ballad of Falling Dragons. The first book in this series is called When the Moon Hatched or something like that, and is a very thick and girthy one. I actually really love that book. There's a lot of world building and it's a very long book. I remember giving that book 5 stars. Also, the ending is insane. I thought that was like, I was so mind blown. But it's like one of those books where I feel like thinking about it now, I feel like because that was one of the very first books, like when I got back into my reading journey, that was one of the first fantasy books I read. So I feel like because of that, if I were to reread it now, I feel like it's just not my cup of tea. So I don't know. But I got the second book just because it's so pretty. It was $5 off and it was a sale and the sides are absolutely gorgeous. And I remember it was a little spicy, so I am all up for that. I probably won't read it until like next year. Then my very last book that I got is Dear Monica Lewinsky. The first place where I heard this book was actually in one of the newsletters for a local bookstore in LA called Good Girl Books. It's a Good Girls book. I love that in their email newsletter that they have like books that they've continuously had to like reorder for their customers or to like fill their shelves. And it's like the top 5 books that they've been selling. And this was actually the number 1. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Monica Lewinsky, isn't that the Bill Clinton whole like thing with the Watergate? I might be making all of this stuff up, but I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Is that how it went? He's like, I did not sleep with her. And that was just so funny. I forget how old I was. I was very young, so I did not know, obviously, anything that's going on. That was pre-2001. That was pre-George Bush, because George Bush was 2001. Me going back to history days. Me trying to remember. I don't know much, okay? But I remember Monica Lewinsky. So I was like, okay, that's a very interesting title. Is this going to be nonfiction? But then I saw the cover, and why does it have a little jester, Renaissance fair, about to kill someone, behead someone, okay? So I was like, wait. Hold on, let me read the back of this book. Ooh, you know a book is so nice when it's like resisting to be opened. That's how you know no one has ever touched the inside of the book. That is just so satisfying. I almost want to buy a second version just to like keep this pristine. This is a story of a girl, this is about someone who is studying abroad in France, retirement ceremony. This is so outside of my comfort zone. I don't think this is like anywhere near the type of books I usually read, but I love that the back of the book has a lot of advanced praise and people are just saying like, this is one of the funniest books, like Julia can make you laugh like over and over again. So just because of that, like I'm here for a good time and I honestly have no idea what to expect for this one. But if you've read this one, please do let me know. That is all of my haul from Barnes & Noble. Though one of the other reasons why I decided to buy books today was because I got the bigger suitcase. So it's like, fill that shit up, baby. Also, let's talk about Barnes & Noble and the whole kerfuffle thing that's going on right now, and how like the CEO, people have interpreted his article or his interview saying like he will start to sell like AI written books or stuff like that. And I don't know if that's actually what he actually said. Here I am being all chismosa and stuff when I don't even know the facts. What I have been seeing online is a lot of people backlashing about people backlashing, and they're just saying like there's no way I'm gonna boycott Barnes & Noble because, you know, I live in a small, really small town. Barnes & Noble is the only bookstore we have. Other ones like the indie bookstores are like an hour away, and people are also saying like Barnes & Noble is what's holding us between indie bookstores and Amazon. I think from an author perspective too, that's where they get a lot of their sales and help, you know, get their rankings up, especially if you do a lot of pre-orders and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love supporting indie bookstores, but I feel like it's also like I don't think I'll ever like boycott or stop purchasing from Barnes & Noble. So that was just some chisme going on this week. And also like the stuff about Daggermouth's author H.M. Wolf is just like, oh my gosh, every time I open my social media apps for book stuff like TikTok or Threads, like there's always like some kind of like big gossip and drama going on. Y'all, I've been tired. I feel guilty. I feel guilty for saying I'm tired, especially because like we spend so much money to come out here, and I feel guilty because like, oh, if I'm out here on vacation, I should be doing as much as I can, especially in Hawaii, whether it be going to a different side of the island, going to different beaches. I just feel like I'm not doing as much, but then I'm also like, this is like a vacation for myself, and vacation could also mean a lot of different ways. Like people relax in different ways. I just kind of want to call it early today and just like read on my Kindle. I do want to get a little bit further into Fever Dream. I feel like that is just such a good book for a vacation. I'm also reading Crown Me Dead, which is a dark gothic romantasy novel. It's a duology, and I don't know why, like I usually love like really dark weird things, but I feel like if I'm in Hawaii, I don't really want to think about maggots. I'd rather be like cowboy, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna read some more Fever Dream because I am in an Elsie Silver mood. And also tomorrow on the plane, I think I'm gonna just finish up Just Playing for Keeps. Tomorrow we go back home to LA. I'm excited. I have some packages at my doorstep that I hope do not get stolen. This is the end of day 3, and then we're gonna go back home tomorrow. So you have any last words, Tofi? Mahalo. Okay, see you guys.
Where is it?
Dude, I told you that the Alani Nu, like the wind blew it off those little, and then off the porch thingy through the hole, and it's like down there, like in the construction zone. Now I'm afraid I'm gonna drop my phone down there too.
I'm yours.
This is me before Alani Nu. This is me after Alani Nu. Dude, the birds here have no shame. Dude, they're fearless. But then that's why I see more dead birds on the streets, yo. I'm doing some mobility exercises before I go on a 6-hour flight. I think I used to do
Time
this.
to stretch your legs a bit. Time to stretch your legs a bit.
Topa's like, this is a flat. Why do I look like rotisserie chicken legs? Like, oh my god. We got off on the wrong terminal. Then we tried to drop off our bag at the wrong airline because I thought Hawaiian and Alaska were the same. Just to let you know, if you have an Alaska airline, you have to drop it off at Alaska. Sounds so like
They use the same app.
I was so confuzzled, and now we try to go to TSA, but they're like, oh, this is not the one with pre-checks, and we have to walk to terminal checkpoint 5 for TSA pre-check and clear. Oh, I just want to go home.